Hello and welcome to Thought for January the 12th. Our readings are Genesis chapters 22 and 23, Psalms 26, 27 and 28, and Matthew chapter 14. And our thought is, Take heart, it is I. Our chapter in Matthew 14 has that fascinating story of the 12 disciples caught in a storm in a boat on Lake Galilee. Jesus had sent them off alone after the dramatic feeding of the 5,000 in a desolate place, we read in verse 13, an event which must have astonished them. Jesus had heard of the killing of John the Baptist, a heart-searching omen for him, and finally he had the chance to be alone up on the mountain by himself to pray. The disciples were in the boat. But the boat by this time was a long way from land, beaten by the waves, for the wind was against them, we read in verse 24. We can see a parallel here with ourselves and small congregations of believers alone in the world, and everything is buffeting us and our faith is struggling. Suddenly, as they saw Jesus, they were terrified, we read in verse 26. And what are we expecting to see as we live in these days when the world is in increasing turmoil? Different things are buffeting us, maybe fires that are out of control, maybe a financial mess. Things we had relied upon are suddenly uncertain. Indeed, the sea and the waves of mankind are rolling, as Luke 21 and verse 25 tell us. We have been rowing with our spiritual family for so long. Those alive then, and that could be all, or at least most who are reading this, must look and listen for his voice. Take heart, it is I. Do not be afraid. Verse 27. And when Jesus is in the boat, all will become calm. And what wonder will then follow? Make sure you are in the boat now. Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, knowing that Word to be a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.